Alright, g'day. So this video is titled When Do Organic Portals Attack? And in my opinion, it's just when you're relaxed. To summarize and conclude, they attack when you are relaxed. Now that is one reason I do think that it is installed, the surface virus, which they are part of, known as the hive mind and stuff like this. I believe that surface virus is installed to bring us to a more honed, more discerned, more consciousness. And you can see one of my other videos for the gold ring video by Riser and his words on that, and I like the way he put it. The family of dark creates the structure for the family of light to realize the path or create the path home to the family of love. So it's interesting that they always attack you when you're relaxed. I mean, if you're sitting somewhere relaxed, and that's not really what I'm talking about. I mean the inner relaxation when you hit the 0 point. And it's always when you hit 0 point, and yeah, that's like known as being fully relaxed kind of thing. Then you start dreaming across the threshold in the higher dimensions. But the point is, when you hit that nexus of physicality and non-physicality, we call that the nexi. That's that 5th dimensional, 4th dimensional zone. Like the quantum soup, basically. Just, like Planck length down there in magnitude. Now, when we hit this 0 point, 0 energy point, I noticed that they just swoop like an eagle. They swoop in. It's like you must send off like a wave, or you must send off something that signals the hive mind of the matrix to realize you're chilling out. But then there's the other side of that kind of thing, or moreover, to add to that, it's not just like they want to disturb you. Disturbance is one of the main attack type tactics of the organic portal soulless humans and the matrix. But it's like also there for you to not just be sitting in lotus much. Do you understand? Like, it's there to bring you to consciousness as well and sort of egg you on and push you on a bit. Now that's how we, the souled humans, should see it and use it. However, yes, that from their tactic or their level of thinking, they're just disturbing us. But I'm trying to give you guys how I think you should see it at a higher level for yourself. It's there to hone your evolution as a souled human. But, from their spiritless angle, yes, they're always trying to rip us down. They have mad styles, tall poppy syndrome. They are mad with that. Look up what tall poppy syndrome is. Like, the OPs definitely suffer from this big time, and that's one of the main reasons they'll disturb you as well. They'll also disturb you if you're, one of the other main reasons they'll disturb you is, or when they attack when you're chilling out, is when you're on your flow and perfectly like in your vector doing your great work. And when you're focusing your Magnus Opus, it's like, again, somehow they get a notification or something happens where it's realized that you're like, I don't know, this time not about you relaxing, but it's this time with the Magnus Opus, your great work stuff, it's almost like they need to stop you because you'll get too far ahead of their paradigm, and how they experience the world. So, we fundamentally experience the world a different way. One set of people, the organic portals, is spiritless and imaginationless, and all of these words attached to like soul being and soulful creation, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's when they attack, in my opinion. When you hit the 0 point, look out for this. Comment on the video if you think I'm wrong. But it's like, if you meditate or something, the 0 points hit, and then bang, bang, clack, sniff, cough, just whatever, a person comes in to harass you, whatever, the Matrix finds a way to disturb you. So that's just my opinion of how the organic portals, spiritless humans attack, or when they attack, sorry. I'm going to do a separate video on attack types. But let me just think for a second before I stop the video. If there's anything else I want to add. You know, that'll do for this video. To add to that, I just did think of another thing to add. How they know when to attack, it's like, you know, because they're psychic, and it's a psychic phenomena in the fourth dimension. This is transacted. That's where the energy is transacted and stolen. And so it's a fourth dimensional war of fear and love. We all know that if we've been following the movement of the eschaton at the end of history into the apocalypse. And I said into the apocalypse. And that's just the apocalypse and upheaval, overturning of the old world. And when you overturn a rock or the old world, you see what the bugs underneath. So, you know, we're all aware of the banking scam and so on, that you're giving your labor for, you know, minimum wage or whatever you're doing, even if it's not for minimum wage and medium or high wage. That's not abundance. Even if you're on $1 million a year, it's not abundance, because if we went to get different elements from different planets, we could have different things made out of stuff. So no one has abundance really on this planet in any form that I'm thinking is universal and awesome. You've only got like this psychopathic hold over people, and it's very psycho. So anyway, they notice when you like leave your body consciously, you know, because, you know, even you can drop your aura and go inside, and they notice that because it's a psychic phenomenon, and then it's like they just see that opportunity to attack. And so that's another way that when they attack, so when you hit 0 point inside, I always notice they'll attack the matrix. And also when you like just leave across that threshold, so it's kind of the same thing, they attack just when you hit the 0 point and you've gone over the other side to the higher dimensions, inward, onward and upward, the higher dimensions of yourself and the universe, because you are tethered to it and you are the universe. So when they see your sort of frequency leave, you know, everyone has a personal frequency, and when they see your frequency leave the body through the radio interlecky, or if you go inside back through the heart or something like this, the heart chakra, it's like they notice because you're psychically like withdrawn and you don't have your psychic pressure pushing out into the world. And so these sort of things seem to let them know that, okay, it's time to attack. The aura is down. You're not pressing light from the inside out, and they notice this. So that's when they attack. And also to addendum or tie the loose end, I would say that it's the robotic portals, not the organic portals, who will attack even like when you're psychically present, and that's their job to take care of you then when you are very psychically strong. So that's the difference between like the OP and the RP attack when they will do it. Because the robotic portal is much stronger, seems to be much more gung-ho. They try to cover themselves up, you know, that they are doing that sort of thing, but it's, you know, you've got to hone your skills to see this, because they move within the societal, you know, constraints, so it is all predictable and viewable and registerable. But yeah, that's how I think the difference is. The OPs attack on the 0 point and when you're relaxed more, and the RPs, they seem to just go at you even if you're very psychically strong. So comment under the video. I want to know what you guys think about this sort of stuff, because this is getting finicky and really discerning. You know, when you look at all the readings on the internet about OPs, you know, they don't get into this much like individual third dimensional aspectual detail. So I'd like to actually learn from your guys' perspectives, and you can comment under the video.